Well, here's part 2, as promised. River, hot springs, trees. And what a journey it's been, because this is 2 days after the fact. So, I was talking about how these new fuel injectors I'm throwing into my car was a representation of more divine love, divine energy, divine will, divine intent, divine timing, allowed or infusing, so consciously allowing the full infusion. So, it's happening regardless. The process I've gone through the past couple days has been about the firm letting go, the firm expression that gives repression what it needs to resolve. So, all 6 of those fuel injectors did their job beautifully, because it injected light right into these deep and dark spaces and dredged up things that I could only describe as my inner child, or the sacred child, being repeatedly abused and traumatized and otherwise treated like there was no value in the child's experience. And so I've been doing a lot of yelling, a lot of crying. My temper's just been boombastic, and it's just Richie, probably. And through it all, it's like I can truly see how powerful it is to accept light into these places and fully come into wholeness within. I had a friend remind me of certain principles within the law of attraction recently, and as I'm going through all this, there's a thought going through my head like, oh my goodness, I'm like miscreating all this stuff through these behaviors that are giving their final expression. And my guide so lovingly corrected me in telling me that this is actually like breaking the matrix. Breaking all of those energetic releases are literally like the dynamites, the thermite inside the 2 towers that leveled them, being set off. And all of this, as part of the final expression, is destroying those structures within the quantum field that the matrix operates within, or as, or otherwise keeping the status quo maintained through cyclical pain. The beauty of it all is that because this is soul agreement mandated experience, nothing has been miscreated. Quite the contrary, it is encouraging to feel that purpose behind such experiences, behaviors surfacing and literally like lashing out. And the recommendation for all of us is to roll with it, because whatever needs to be expressed is being given that chance to express, as we are stepping and dancing more and more into the new earth energies, into a holy love-based experience. So this stuff is not moving forward. So I feel like that's the next bit of programming that's coming out with these energies, is especially as we're building up to the autumn or spring equinox, depending on where you are, is the idea that certain emotions are not okay to express, and so we need to just keep them tucked down and hidden and not talk about them. Or least of all, if you do show any sort of anger or frustration or so many things going awry moment to moment, or things not working out as intended, or at least consciously intended, and the flow goes in its own way. So another way to say this is, whatever choice that you have made to go through what you need to go through to complete that particular experience, complete the balancing of that energetic imbalance, honor the process and feel like it's okay to express however it chooses to come out and be expressed. Those around you who may witness this, or even be in fact holding your hand through it. Oh, so grateful for the support. So that's something just new to my conscious awareness. I have no idea usually, like maybe 80% of what's coming out in these videos, so it's like I'm learning along with all of you. Or remembering, whatever. And cherish and honor the fact that we can reconcile, and who is meant to stay will still be there, and who is meant to go, that these behaviors may be triggering an exit point for those energies. Let it flow. We've been through so much, and we're about to experience so much more. So again, simply flowing with what is meant to be, let go of what is done, and embracing the new as it comes online into these physical experiences we're having. The more you'll find that it's easier to be in love and gratitude for the journey, and recognize those parts of yourself that are just so raw, so vulnerable, and are having their chance to shine in their divine brilliance, whatever it is that part of yourself has to share. Okay, I'm going to show you over here. More of the river flow. And some juicy sun codes. The last bit here is, so I've been receiving chiropractic treatment, so like my journey has had a lot of the physical body being the gateway, the aperture to the energetic healing and clearing that I do or have done, whatever. And so the tissues within my spine and that were holding so much of the anger, and also some of the sadness and the poor me's, all of that, it's beginning to give way, because I'm listening to my body. I'm listening to like each of the vertebrae and the muscles and the ligaments and the attachments all along the spine, and remembering to trust the support and stability that alignment brings. I love you all so much. I will be posting more of these videos when they get posted. Have a great day or evening, and mwah.